Oh, we're on. What a way to start. That's all. It's Soon Saturday, guys. Welcome to the Glenelg Lacrosse Club for the 2016 Australian Lacrosse Association Under-15 National Tournament. It's grand final day. And first up today, we have the final in the girls tournament between the Stars from Western Australia and the Storm from South Australia. And what an amazing weekend of lacrosse we've had. It started last weekend and the Adelaide weather certainly didn't help us, but the state was lit up by the quality of women's lacrosse we had on show. It was an absolute mess, a mathematician's nightmare, trying to figure out who was falling where as the top sides were upset from very early on in the piece. And after 3 rounds in the pool play, we had 3 leaders in each pool, all tied on wins and losses. The crossover rounds gave us some clarity and a clear 4 hit the front, with the Stars and the Storm, 2 of them, joined by Waikato and the Fire. Yesterday, tremendous semi-finals. Great lacrosse all round, with the Stars winning an absolute nail-biter in golden goal against the defending champion Fire. And on the other side of the draw, the Storm jumped out of the gate very early on in the piece to hold on eventually against the resurgent Waikato side, who surprised all week, it must be said, but have played absolutely brilliantly, but couldn't quite get it done yesterday as the Storm got ahead to set up a thrilling showdown today. These 2 sides met on day 1 and it was a barn burner, with the game going to overtime and the Storm, the home side, eventually prevailing by 1 goal. We're about to get a quick interview with the coaches as we get going. So stay tuned on the Australian Lacrosse Network for all the action in today's final. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to the Australian Lacrosse Network, and I'm joined by the coach of the Stars, Gavin Levy, and Gerald Wills. Guys, congratulations on making it all this way. You lost day 1 against the Storm. What do you have to do differently today to try and get across the line?
Stay awake. Our first game, we were up at 3:30 in the morning preparing for the game. Girls were a bit tired first game. We're feeling like they've well rested during the week and we're ready for them today.
Oh, I'm with Gerald. I think if we don't, we just got to start well. And I think we've gone through the week. We've gotten better and better, especially around the circle, and I think that'll be a key for us today.
Absolutely. Now, the girls have progressed nicely through the week. How have you guys found the week so far?
Yeah, the girls have improved each week, and as you know, travelling with the team, they get closer and closer as the week goes on, and they're a really tight-knit group of girls we've got at this stage of the game.
Well, I think we're getting the hurry up here, guys, so I just wanted to wish you guys the best of luck today. All the best. You've got a lot of people back in Western Australia hoping the Stars can get across the line, so all the best today, guys, and we're pulling for a Stars victory. I'm wearing my purple tie today for you guys, so hopefully you can get across the line.
Let's go West.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. We'll take another short break. We'll be back shortly with the coach of the Storm, Emily Arscott. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Hi, welcome back to the Australian Lacrosse Network. I'm joined by the Storm coach, Emily Arscott. Emily, congratulations on making it this far. Great win against these guys on day 1. Do you think you have to adjust anything today to try and get over the line again?
Yes, I do think we do. We just need to work a lot harder. Keep Lockout on number 12, I think. She's pretty much the main key of that game. And just on the ball at all times. I think good body D, that's about it really.
You guys have been an absolute revelation. You've had a tremendous week this week. What do you think's been the key to your success?
We've just been working really hard as a team. We've just gelled really well, really. We hadn't had much time to work together, but they've done really, really well to get where they are. So, yeah.
Well, I think we're getting the hurry up anyway. As I said to the guys from the Stars, we're going to get going here soon. But look, all the best. I hope you have a great game today. You've got a huge crowd that's going to be slowly here, coming out today to support you. So best of luck today, and hopefully you can make the crowd happy. Thanks a lot, Emily. Cheers. Thanks a lot. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Barrett Reserve as we get ready for the girls' grand final. And I'm joined today in commentary by Australian lacrosse legend, three-time Australian player, Kath Connerty. Kath, thanks for joining me today.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's going to be exciting.
Well, as I demonstrated trying to call the Waikato Fire game, I certainly need some assistance when it comes to the finer technical details of the women's game.
We'll try and help you
Well,
there.
what better to have you out here with me today? What have you seen from the Stars this week? What do you think they need to do to get the job done?
I think the Stars have a really, really strong midfield, and today I think they're welcoming back their goalie that's been really quite ill through the week. To me, the midfield battle is going to be absolutely dynamo, so watch this space for it. It's going to be fantastic. But I think probably the game will be won or lost in their settle play and how well they control the ball and their possession time with the ball.
Now, you're probably a little bit biased today. I think you're probably going for the Storm. Would that be fair to say?
I don't know all the Storm girls. I know a few of them, a few from my club, Indy Williams and Taylor Mangan and Taylor Voisey and a few. But I haven't got to see a lot of the under-15s this week, which is a bit of a shame. But, I guess Storm would be great for them to win. But it's a great week. I mean, the girls have played some fantastic lacrosse, close games all week. It's just been fantastic to see, and the future for our lacrosse is just, here on the day. Here we are.
Well, what do you think the Storm have to do?
I think the Storm really need to counter the Stars midfield. They're very, very fast. We do have some fast girls on the Storm team, absolutely. But I think probably control the ball. I think both teams have the same things they need to do to really get on top, and who does it best.
Well, we're just about all in readiness here now. We might get a quick prediction from some of the guys in the crowd shortly, but we're just about ready to go. They're just about to introduce all the players. So we'll just take a short break again, and we'll be back shortly here at Glenelg. So you're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. We're just about ready to go here for the girls' grand final, and I've got our resident experts out here today. So, guys, who thinks the Storm's going to get across the line? Everyone on my left, and I don't think I'm going to have to guess, but who thinks the Stars are going to win? All right, we're all ready to see it now, guys. Thanks for coming out, all my experts. Enjoy, get comfortable. We're just about ready to go here at Glenelg at Barrett Reserve for the girls' grand final. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network.
Nikki Voisey.
to Barrett Reserve, and we're all in readiness now for the girls' grand final. Joining me in commentary today, Kath Connerty. Kath, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. That's pretty excited.
It's going to be an absolute ripper. The first game between these two sides was absolutely sensational. A golden goal, I think, from memory.
Yeah, it was, I think Storm just got up by that one goal in that final little bit. So, yeah, it's anyone's game today.
Oh, absolutely. As we have the first draw the game is well and truly underway. The Stars look like they've taken possession early as they look to try and push the ball early. Maddie Copeland, the tournament's leading goal scorer, has got herself a bit of space. Taken one to the head there as she's pushed through. No call on the play. Might be in for a pretty free-flowing game of lacrosse, judging by that.
Good work, Maddie!
Big save right off the bat for the Storm, as the Storm will get their first extended look of the day. As they push the ball down on the far side from our commentary position. Tyler Scoose had a tremendous tournament in the cage for the Storm. Of course, the North Adelaide product. She'll certainly have a work cut out for her today. As Williams just with the ball at X for the Storm, looking to try and push. Good defence though from the Stars. They send the double early. Not going to give the Storm too much room today. Of course, the first game resulted in an 11-10 result.
Jordan!
The Storm just moved on. Of course, make sure you share. Tell everyone this game's going live. We've obviously got a huge cohort of people back in Western Australia keen to see how this game plays out. As the Storm just kicked the ball around. Quite a good first possession here, Kath.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Just get everyone settled early, and that patience just paid off.
Right off the bat. We absolutely called that. Profits over here. As the Storm get on the board early. You see who got that one? I didn't. I was busy organising my paperwork. I suspect that might have been Indy Williams who snagged that first one. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it was Indy Williams. Of course, those at home were watching. Feel free to come in and sledge. It's a free sledge fest here.
Let's go, Maddie!
No, there we go. Jessica Morrison. No surprises there. She's had an amazing tournament. Playing at her home ground as well. Would certainly assist. No bat the inwards and outwards of Barrett Reserve as the Storm jump out. Draw first blood in this women's final. How important is the draw going to be today?
Possession off this draw is vital. Again, like we said earlier, having the ball, most is what it's all about. Have the ball a lot, you can score a lot.
Well, there's that girl again, Maddie Copeland, looking to push the ball down and bang! Brings it back for the Stars. Madison Copeland been an absolute revelation this tournament. That's her 27th goal.
She's a pretty sensational player.
You just can't give her any space at all. As you see, she's just blowing past the defender and an absolutely clinical finish. Scoose, no slouch in the cage. Not a lot she could do there.
No, Scoose is a very, very talented player that we've come up from North Adelaide. Very impressed with her this week. So that was a really good goal against her.
I think coaching staff sort of indicated that she's someone that might break out this week. But the level that she's had, she's almost been the goalkeeper of the tournament from what I've seen.
Oh, she's amazing. Playing above her years, I think.
And a big shout out to all those down in North Adelaide. I remember one of my first 17 tournaments down at North Adelaide. Great time out there, staying down near Jebbs Cross. As the ball loose again. Storm take their first control out of the middle for today. That's Ashley Hill. Just a call on the far side there. She's going to get herself a little bit of breathing space there. Defended by Erin Mitchell. Erin Mitchell, second leading goal scorer for the Stars. She's had a pretty good tournament as well herself. As the Storm just push the ball to X. It seems like they've got a lot of real crafty offensive players on their side, don't they?
Yeah, and they take their time, and that's important. And for the younger girls, it's a real vital part of the game that they can settle in and feel a part of it.
Well, there's certainly some names on this squad as well, isn't there? A few girls that sort of born into the sport, isn't there?
Yeah, some good genes out there, that's for sure.
Absolutely, it certainly helps. Indy Williams just pushing the ball in the corner, trying to create a little bit of space. Zings the ball across the top to Kelly McDonald. 3 seconds on the defence by the looks of things. Looks like that's been called on Bailey Eastman, one of the captains for the Stars. She had a corker yesterday, threw 3 goals. Only had 2 heading into the day, into yesterday, but was instrumental in getting the win. We spoke to her afterwards, and I don't think I've seen anyone so excited after a game before.
Oh, it's nice when your work pays off for you.
Absolutely. As the Storm just moving the ball, they just seem to have really good control. You feel that if the Storm are allowed to dictate the tempo of this game, you think they'll get away early. Indy Williams comes to the corner. Ella Redmond all over that for the Stars. Redmond, there's another name for you. Her dad, East Fremantle great. Current Divi 3 great back home, back in East Fremantle. Shout out to one Jonathan Redmond while he's there, while he's floating around. As they just, Storm looking to come the corner again, looking to push the ball. That's Amalia Canute. Of course, if I get stuff up any of the pronunciations, feel free to let me know. We're doing our best here at the Australian Lacrosse Network. As the Storm just having a look there. Jessica Morrison going to be instrumental today. She's of course the leading goal scorer for the Storm with 14 goals. Indy Williams not far behind with 13 goals. As the Storm, McDonald looks to step there just inside, got herself a little bit of space. What are you seeing from their sets early on this one, Kath?
I like the control. Jess has worked really hard, running hard down to attack, and she's showing some really good maturity in
Big save from Redmond there. Redmond's going to have a bit of work to do today. McDonald, not a noted goal scorer this tournament with only a couple, but that was you can't falter there. That was a tremendous shot. Indy Williams with a bit of space there. Looks to rip the shot. Great finish. Changed the channel perfectly. Got herself a little bit of space. Great first step. Got herself a little bit of room. Ripped it across the front as we just get I think we just got a quick stick check, but I haven't seen any of these called back all week, so put that one in the book.
Yeah, I think Stars really need to make sure that sliding defence gets there really quickly. Probably just a little bit late.
Yeah.
To come and help. So that's something they can work on.
It always feels like the Storm's like a bit of a black hole down there in terms of offence. That it'll be down there, it'll circle for a while, and then it never comes out.
Pretty much. It shows good patience.
We're back in the middle again as the Stars look to respond for a second time. Surprising not to see a Victorian side in there this year. But I mean, that's just been the closeness of the competition, isn't it? It's just been really a tremendous tournament to watch.
It's been amazing.
As the Storm take the ball out of the middle again through Indy Williams with the ball. So there's a penalty on Copeland as Copeland goes back behind. Williams is going to have a little bit of space here to do some damage if she can, but I think the Stars have got this move covered off. Storm just zinging the ball around again. That's that tremendous patience, isn't it? Just tremendous stick skills. So they move the ball around. Ashley Hill just bringing the ball up above goal line, extended there. Very ably defended by Chloe Tatlow. Tatlow's had a really good tournament as well for the Stars. Just a lot of talent out here today. With the national women's team as well, touring at the moment. This is a really good insight into the national team, I think, in about 10 years.
I think you might be right, and some of these girls will be going for the next Under-19 World Cup in 3 years, so majority of those players will come from this tournament.
Yeah, it's been good talking to some of the coaches. Some of them have made a real point of pointing out that they've made sure their preparation has had one eye on that 19s team, just to sort of acclimatise the girls now to the sets that they're going to start to seeing and the level of, I guess, professionalism. I guess you could use a better word.
Absolutely.
They're sort of really push for that because, of course, I guess we expect our women's teams to go over there and not only compete but to be right in the mix, don't we?
Absolutely. Well, young Indy's mum played on the very first World Cup junior team in '95.
Oh wow, well there's that name again, Indy Williams again, a second one. She's got her second one, and the Storm have jumped out in this one. They've jumped out to a 3-1 lead. The crowd's certainly starting to get here. I think we've got the Lightning in the comments over here to my right. No doubting who they're going for. The Flames responding for the Stars. That might be an interesting byproduct over here, isn't it? For those at home, we're bracketed on the left by the Flames and all the West Australian cohort. We've got the South Australians on the other. I think it's going to be a little cheer off all day, which will be funny because you guys will get a front row seat. But we're back in the middle now. The Stars are going to need to get one out of the middle. Been a while since I've had to look right. Ball bumbling loose. Stars in prime position there. It's Millie Doherty from the Bayswater Lacrosse Club. Stars with a rare possession early in this one. We're under 20 minutes to go.
I think too, if they keep driving hard, but if it's just not on, to really settle and have that possession like the Storm have done.
I mean, you talk about tempo in a game being important, but I think it's very important with this game as Doherty tries to create a little bit of space. Fantastic speed. We've got what's the call there, Kath?
I'm not sure.
Maybe a 3-second defence, perhaps?
Might have been a delayed call from something. I think we missed that one.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
did.
everyone.
We're doing our best as the Stars look to zing the ball around. No, but as I was saying, I think tempo is going to be important because I feel if we go into long possessions, the Storm are going to take this.
Yes.
But if we get into a transition game, you'd back to Stars any day of the week.
Yeah, Stars have got a little bit more wheels.
So a big shout out to everybody watching at home. Good to see some people starting to tune in. Of course, like us, share us, tell everyone, as I said during the Waikato Firestorm, text everyone, tell everyone we're live on Facebook, get behind the girls. Go tell your neighbours, and if they tell you to go away, tell them again.
We're really lucky some of the Aussie girls are watching while they're in Baltimore.
Oh,
It's
absolutely. We hope
Not too bad a time. Oh,
No. If any of you are over there, please, it'd be great to hear from some of the Aussie girls while they're over there as they get ready for their fall classic. Of course, we've been fortunate enough to be able to talk to Trish Adams over there. She's been giving us some tremendous insight into their preparation, so keep an eye on the ALN Facebook page and we'll try and get you some insight into the tour. We went to the Under Armour factory the other day, I saw.
Oh, no, I hope they bought me a present.
Oh, I hope they bought me a present. Talk about an athlete's dream as they zing the ball around there.
Oh,
Bailey,
well done.
what a tremendous feed and finish there. As the Stars get one back, start to tighten up in this one. As you can see that, yeah, it's Eastman it is pushing the ball. Tremendous little backdoor cut. And they've cut the lead back to 3-2. As we're back in the middle here, back in the middle of the ground, the Storm looking just to try and get themselves set and ready to go. Yeah, I think that's Williams back in the middle there for the Storm. She's been having a way in there at the moment with the draw control. Ball's up high. You think if that ball stays up high, the Stars have got a chance. They've certainly got a distinct height advantage in there. There's that girl again, Copeland. She's got some space. They're going to want to cover quickly or this one's going in the back. Tremendous check from Maroney Puff. Tell you what though, foul or no foul, she wanted to get a piece on that because that was going in, wasn't it?
Definitely. She needed to shut that down, and she did.
It's giving Scoos an opportunity here, giving her a better look as Copeland's got the ball. No safer pair of hands for the Stars here. She's going to be able to get the shot off here. Scoos inviting her to shoot high.
I do love stick side open, so she should be able to get in quite close.
Copeland goes in, sticks it on the top right-hand side, just over her right-hand shoulder. Scoos gave her the spot to stick it, and Copeland said, "Thank you very much." And this game is knotted up at 3 apiece again. It's a very cool part of the women's game I like, is that freeze there where you've got, you know the shot's coming, but the goalie's got at least 30 seconds to get into their head. Did you find that the goalies would try and mess with people at all? Or?
No, I mean their focus is very much on the shooter.
Yeah.
They'll have a quick look around, see what else might be there if they're going to pass. But yeah, getting close to that, ready to go, they can really zone in on that, on where they think the ball's going to come. If it's going to come from the shooter, or if it's going to get passed off.
I'd like to see a goalie just in there and just start talking smack.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool. That's when we need GoPros. As the Storm take the ball out of the middle through Brockenshire from Brighton. She's rolling around. She's gotten herself a little bit of space. Mitchell shutting that foray down though as they take the ball to X. Williams looking to step the corner again, being very dangerous at X. Redmond, great, tremendous save. Ball bounces loose. Copeland's all over that. Redmond takes possession back for the Stars. Copeland with the ball. Dangerous time for the Storms. Copeland blows past one. It's very, very dangerous in the open field, of course. 28 goals now and counting on this tournament. Certainly got a bit of space to Phoenix Product. She's opened it up. She can get the shot off if she wants to, but she doesn't. Pulls it off to the side. Sense of momentum shift here?
Just a little. I think the running of Maddie Copeland and her teammates has been great.
Copeland got herself a little bit of space here again. If she wants to go to her left, she might be able to get the shot off. Two would-be defenders just off to the side, getting pushed back. Under 15 minutes to go in this first half. Copeland pushes the ball across the top, puts it high. Tremendous save by Scoos. As the Storm look to push the ball and look to on the break, Morrison turning on the Jets. Being hotly pursued by Wills and Levy.
The thing I like about Morrison, she will use her two hands.
Oh, tremendous finish of Jessica Morrison. Changed the angle of her shot perfectly and just kissed the post with that one. Just rings it on the inside. Redmond had tremendous positioning on that defensively, but there wasn't a hell of a lot she could do. There's still 10, we've just clicked over to 10 minutes to go in this one. As round 2 of the cheer off over here by the commentary position gets underway with the Flames throwing the first shot. Pretty good crowd on hand here today. Good support for the home side, of course. So back in the middle again. We got Copeland and Williams in the middle again. Copeland using her height to perfection, getting a bit of space. She's got an acre if she can get there, but 3 Storm players converge on her quickly. Pretty good defence there from Maroney.
Much better. They didn't foul as soon as they pushed her wide.
Maddie, you can do it!
So they kick the ball over to X. The Storms. Interesting to see what the Storms can do on their offensive plays, just in terms of their sets. It's been a lot of transitional stuff so far from them.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, they had the nice backdoor cut moments ago just to get their second one of the day, but Copeland with the ball again. She's got a mountain of work to do today. Rips the ball high across the top. That's Wills with the ball. Kicks it over, back over to Eastman. Eastman was tremendous yesterday. Tremendous stick there, though. Ball hot in dispute. Stars that numbering the Storm to that particular possession, seeming to be an advantage. The Storm now turn it around, but Eastman with a good handy ground ball. Great first step. Loses possession. She's dispossessed. Great check by Williams, but no, she's been pinged on that one.
Just slid down the hand a bit, unfortunately, for Indy.
Eastman's going to have the ball for the Stars. Not a lot on offer at the moment. The Storm well and truly have this particular foray covered, but she has a number of options on the other side of the field if she can find them. But Eastman just taking the patient approach. Williams all over it again, though. She's not going to have a hell of a lot of time to think about it as she takes the ball to X. Stars just having a look and see what's there. We've got a call up high. Is it a 3-second call, perhaps?
I think it might be.
It's Michaela Ritchie from Sturt, the offending player. Stars looking to try and knock this one up. We're under 10 minutes to go in the first half. The Storm leading 4-3. Steps the corner, tries the backhand. Erin Mitchell, she's had a pretty good tournament herself. 9 goals for the Stars. We just see what the call is there. I think the home crowd indicating the ball's going to go to the Storm, I think. That's Ritchie with the ball in the back corner. Long way to go back to the other end for the Storm, but the Storm are in possession. That Stars 4A failing.
It's their first real chance at a settled offence, and they just struggled a little bit there,
Yeah.
so might need to talk about that.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be a lot happening, did there?
No.
Coach Levy animated on the far side for the Stars. Those in Western Australia will be more than used to seeing that. Foul called on Mitchell there. Ritchie clearing the ball really, really well for Sturt. For the Storm, of course, from Sturt. Kicks it inside to Williams. Williams steps inside. Tremendous control. The Stars converge on her though. Shut that 4A down and she kicks it over on the outside to McDonald. McDonald with the ball. She's got Williams on her left if she wants it. Not a lot of other options though for the Storm. Nice background from McDonald. McDonald dancing with her on the inside, rips the shot, but Redmond's all over it. As the ball pops the ball wide, Storm are going to bring the ball back in. Through Zada Boatwright. Another hometown girl, another Glenelg product. Kicks the ball across the back to Williams. Williams has been instrumental early with 2 goals. Loose ball, but they're going to recover comfortably. The Stars not pushing too far out on this one. Might be playing into their hands a little bit though with that.
I think so. I think Storm are really stretching out the defence, so it's a lot harder for them to come and back up and help.
Certainly eating some time off the clock. Probably about 7 minutes to go in this one, in the first half. Of course, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Good to see some people tuning in and having a look. Make sure you share our page, tell everyone that we're online. Let's get as many people as we can here supporting the girls. The climax of what's been an absolutely tremendous week on the girls' side of the draw. Really competitive stuff. We've got a 3-second foul there on Doherty. So, plenty of Stars on the inside. The game just stagnating a little bit.
Yeah, a little flat-footed, and as we said just a while ago, they're very stretched out, and it's like, do I go, do I stay? They need to really commit. They're going to go.
Redmond's going to have to step up here. As Williams steps on the inside, rips the ball, rips it, another one past Redmond. Indy Williams is dominating this game early. That's her 3rd goal. The Storm's 5th, and they jump out to a 5-3 lead.
I think for both teams, managing their midfield players will be vital come the second half. Keep them, as fresh as you can.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go, and Williams and Copeland in particular have done a lot of work, haven't they?
They very much so have. Our sort of players, though, will just keep going till they drop. So they're hard-nut players, and they work hard.
It's certainly been the Williams show early, though, in this one. 3 goals already. As Will takes possession of the ball, she's running down the far side. We've got a foul there on Moroney. She's going to be instrumental in defence for them today, Moroney Pluff.
Just overreaching that little bit. Other than that, it was great footwork.
Will's just happy to be nudged there. Might be because of a cross check.
That's a shame. That was great defence.
Gets Wills the space that she needs as she looks to push the ball on the inside.
Oh, good block, Indy.
Hey, that girl again, Indy Williams, has been huge. Levy coming in with the check. Penalty there. Storm are going to be able to clear the ball. Stars will be wanting to try and pinch one back if they can. Storm got a bit of space here if she wants it. Richie pushing the ball. She's deep into the Stars' defence. Got a penalty there on Chloe Tatlow.
I think Taylor Mangan just cutting through perhaps should have presented a bit earlier as she came through the midfield.
Richie's going to have a chance here though. Richie, only the 1 goal so far in the tournament. Gets some space, rips that one left high. Not a noted goal scorer, but Richie's come up big when it's counted, and the Storm have leapt away in this one. They've jumped out to a 6-3 lead. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. Crowd continuing to build here today. Of course, we've got the boys' final on after this as well. And we've got a timeout being called by the Stars, I think. No doubt going to be wanting to have a chat about it. So what have you seen? What have you really observed in this first half so far?
I like Stars' pace. It's fantastic. If they don't get that first little dip at goal, they need to really get that control, and they're just struggling to do that and move the ball around the goal and settle. Whereas Storm, pretty good midfield, but their control's been fantastic in attack. Yeah, I think probably every girl on the team's had the ball in their stick, whereas Stars probably a bit limited there.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running, they've got some real superstar players on the Stars side at the moment. Probably just need a little bit more from those other guys, those lesser lights who haven't perhaps hit the scoreboard as hard. I mean, they rely very, very heavily on Copeland and Mitchell to a lesser extent for the Stars. And Storm have been doing good though, shutting those forays down when they have happened.
Definitely.
And I mean, it helps when you've got someone like, Taisha Scoos in the cage as well. I mean, when you do get that shot, she can pull those huge saves.
She's pretty good. Favourite position on the field is the goalie.
Yeah?
They're your best friend.
Oh, absolutely. They can pluck games you have no right being in, can't they?
They certainly can.
So under 5 minutes to go in the first half here at Barrett Reserve. Here in the ALA Living Choice Under 15 National Girls Tournament. Maddie Copeland makes her way back to the middle of the field for the Stars, going up against Indy Williams, two absolute juggernauts in this tournament so far. Williams having the better, it must be said, so far here today with 3 goals already on the board.
And Indy's only just come up, been playing under 13s this year. She's a real youngster, but a really great lacrosse brain in there.
So we could see her again next year.
Oh, probably a couple of years, I think.
Oh,
I know, she's amazing.
She's dominating the tournament at the moment. As Copeland using that superior height in the middle. She's got a heap of space here if she wants to have it. She's going to be able to get the shot off. Pops one far left by the post. I think the Stars have got the numbers back there and they recover possession of the ball.
They're the opportunities they really just can't afford to miss at the minute.
Yeah, Nia Mills backing up. Copeland had the space there. She had Erin Mitchell on the inside as well if she wanted it. The tournament Copeland's had, you don't blame her for having a crack.
Oh, absolutely.
We might have another 3-second call being made there on Ashley Hill. Copeland bringing the ball just on the outside there.
Down to 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go, we're just approaching yellow time. Feel free to shout out, give us a shout out where you talk. We've got the comment section going as Copeland steps on the inside, but I think is there a flag on the play there? We saw a flag come up here, but the flag's been swallowed. Stars are going to get the ball back.
It's a real chance to use this last 2 minutes left, or what's left of that 2 minutes, to get some possession and just find that opening for a good shot.
Really critical for the Storm though as well, because they jumped out to a big lead against the Stars in the first game and the Stars came absolutely motoring back, and then yesterday as well, as they great feed there across the back. Olivia Wills getting herself a little bit of space and sticking the goal. As you can see there, just pushing the ball, drawing the defence. Wills with the great backdoor cut. Not a lot of Scoos could do there as the Stars get a really important late one. And as I was saying, I think that's going to be critical for the Stars because the Stars overran the Storm in the first game. And then yesterday in particular, the Storm smashed Waikato early, but then Waikato got back into that game. So I guess if there is a question over this Storm squad, it's whether or not they've got the ability to run out the game.
And I think the Stars have a little bit, bigger, stronger girls, a bit more physical. So for them, that will be something they really hope to be able to do in the second half, I would think.
As Levy got the front running on the ball there. 3 Storm players, a lot of pink around that ball at the moment as they continue to go for it. Levy in pole position there. I think we're going to have a call there on, looks like Richie.
Okay, so we've just got a toss-up from the umpire. I think just with everyone batting at the ball, just getting a little bit dangerous.
No one really taking possession of that there as we're still in yellow time here. Got to be getting close to red time, I would have thought.
Storm just might have time for a quick possession now.
I think a goal.
Maybe pop one in right at the end.
It'd be useful for them, wouldn't it? Ashley Hill with the ball for the Storm. They'd be looking to try and push that buffer out to around about 3.
Just get that momentum back too.
Absolutely, yeah. Had that fleeting 5 minutes there where the Indy Williams show, and then it's the Stars have responded, which you'd expect from them. They've been good all week. As I say, ironically, the Stars' only loss this week was against this Storm outfit in overtime.
I'm not sure what that was for, because that was some really good defence by Maddie Copeland.
Hill with the ball though, throws the fake to Copeland, nearly bites. Good defence from Copeland. Just escorts her from the offensive area and says, not this time. have another crack later on. Hill holding onto the ball, kicks the ball across the back. Over to Morrison. Morrison with a couple of goals in this one already. Looks to step inside. Great defence from Tatlow though. It looks like the Storm Morrison's going to have the ball just over at goal line extended.
Probably a little lucky on that one, but we're not on the angle to see what that was for.
No. No, and it can be quite tight calls, a lot of them, aren't they?
Very much so. You got 3 umpires at different angles, so, you know, we miss things.
And of course, congratulations to the officials as well for their selection today. The umpires and the referees on the men's and the women's draw go through a pretty rigorous assessment process. I had the pleasure of being at the dinner last night when they announced their the referees for today, so a big congratulations to all of them on their selection as Morrison gets herself a little bit of space. She's got an opportunity here. Redmond's going to want to try and make the save, going to put a bit of pressure on her here.
I still haven't gone to that 30 seconds, so I'm not sure.
As they rip the shot, but Morrison puts it down between the 5-hole. Morrison with her 3rd goal of this game. The Storm with an important goal as we just hit red time on this one. Of course, great to see so many people jumping on board and having a look. Jump on the chat. Let us know if you think. Let us know if you think the Stars can get back into this one, guys. Be good to hear from some West Australians there.
We are now down to 30, so the red flag's out. So maybe one quick last chance for a team.
Just having a look. Good to see so many West Australians out there having a look, supporting their girls. Obviously, the Storm got plenty of in-person support down here as well. Just having a look at it as we approach half-time. Not long left now in this one at all. 7-4 is the scoreline. The Storm from South Australia leading as we approach half-time. Draw control again, really important as the ball's loose.
Got a feeling that will be a Stars ball. I think we had a cover there. Yep.
Copeland got an opportunity here. You know, she can do some damage here very quickly if she needs to. The Storms are going to want to try and cover that defensive foray if they can. Dory, Trish, we can hear you. Thanks for tuning in, Trish. We can definitely hear you cheering it from all the way over there in the US. As Copeland gets herself some space and bang, puts another one on the board. And the Stars have gotten this one back to 7-5 in the dying stages here in the first half. Got some big shout outs from all around the world there by the looks of things. Great to see people from everywhere tuning in. Deborah, I think you're over in Los Angeles. Good to see you tuning in. Liz Shields, I know you're still floating around the stateside as well, so plenty of support over in the US. Jump online, let us know who you're going for at home there. You're tuning in, we've got plenty of people tuning into this one, so let us know and comment, tell us who you're going for. The Stars just cut the margin back to 2, not long left on this one. The clock is well and truly on. I don't think we're going to see any more action in this first half. Big shout out to Peter. G'day to Peter down in Walpole, down in southern Western Australia. As the Storm look like they're going to try and sneak one late here. They'll get a shot. And the time has beaten them. Canute got herself a little bit of space there as we head into half-time here in the girls' final. A barn burner. The Storm jumped out early. The Stars responded. The Indy Williams took over for the Storm to really push that lead out, but the Stars responded with 2 of the last 3. And we head to half-time in the big girls' grand final with the score of 7-5. We're going to go and grab a break, put some sunscreen on because I look like a tomato. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share us, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. So thanks for watching. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to Barrett Reserve, the final of the girls 2016 Australian Lacrosse Association Living Choice Under 15 tournament. You think that's a mouthful? Try saying it 3 times quickly. But we're at half time at the moment, and the Storm are leading this one 7-5 over the Stars from WA. As we just run through the first half goals, and we missed the first one of Jessica Morrison drawing first blood for the Storm, but the Stars responded with Maddie Copeland. She's had an absolutely amazing tournament with 26 goals heading into this game, getting herself a little bit of space and then knotting the score at 1 apiece. Then it was the Storm though. The Storm kept their noses in front through the entire first half. Jessica Morrison getting a little bit of space and changing the channel of her shot absolutely brilliantly to get the Storm a 2-1 lead. And then they continued to really tighten up on that. That was Indy Williams, who got that second goal, but Indy Williams again got her the second goal again very quickly as the Storm pushed it out to a 3-1 lead. The Stars responded though, and it was Jordan Farrelly with a tremendous finish over the back side there. Transitions their strength, but they did show little snippets of being able to do some damage in the open play from time to time. And then it was Maddie Copeland, 1-on-1. You know, she doesn't need too many opportunities to finish that with a clinical finish just over the shoulder of Scoos to tie it up at 3. But the Storm responded, and they kept the foot on the throat of the Stars as Jessica Morrison got a bit of space, changed the shot again, put it on the offside pipe to push the lead back out. And then Indy Williams responded brilliantly for the Storm. To get that margin back out to 5. But we'll show you, so we get a timeout, we'll show you the rest of the first half highlights though as we're back to live action here at Barrett Reserve. Joined again with Kath, thanks. Did you enjoy your halftime break?
Yes, I did, thanks.
Plenty of sunscreen. Well, we're back in the middle now. The first goal going to be really important in this one. Copeland back in the middle for the Stars. Williams back in the middle for the Storm. Again, big shout out to everybody at home watching. Storm going to get the first foray deep into attack as they kick the ball around. Williams with the ball, moves the ball up high, gets it above goal line through Brockenshaw from Brighton. Pops the ball on the inside. We've got a loose ball on the inside the fan there. Number of players going for it. Absolute mess in there at this stage. The ball bobbles. Looks like there's been a goalkeeping change for the Stars. Nia Lawler in the cage.
Yeah, so their normal starting goalie's back in. That was much better helping D from the Stars then.
As Copeland drops the hammer there, runs past Morrison. She's got herself a little bit of space. Only one to beat her if she can get inside. She might be able to get the shot off. Looks across to this corner. I think that's Karen Turner on the corner there from the East Fremantle Lacrosse Club. Stars are going to get a look here.
Going to get another shot from the hash. Looks like she'll be able to run it in a little.
Make sure you share our pages, get as many people as we can watching this. Let's see if we can get 100 people as they Copeland rips the shot off. Scoos with another big save. That's a huge save. As the Storm look to push the ball out on defence there.
Stars get in front!
Moroney really showing some tremendous speed as she slides through the defence. She's going to take the ball to Exto and settle it down for the Storm as they go into their vaunted offence.
Very good control there. It wasn't quite on, they had the numbers back. I think the Storm really have to not let the Stars get their run.
Yeah, that would be the only concern for the Storm, is just that ability to run, continue to run with the Stars for the next 25 minutes. We've got a call. Storm are going to retain possession of the ball. I think that might be a call on Doherty there. I think it might be at 3 seconds again.
I think so. We seem to be missing their hand signals, so I'm not always sure what they've been calling.
Oh, I've got bad eyesight at the best of times.
It's a bit glary too, so we'll let us off the hook.
Great to see so many people watching at home. Let us know where you're from. Jump online. Good to see people around the country and people from around the world. Good to see our Australian women's team staying up to watch the game as well.
Hi, girls.
We would like to wish you guys all the best for your big tournament this weekend. We'll be definitely watching with bated breath. And Kath and I hope you bring us back some shoes from the Under Armour factory.
Yeah.
As they kick the ball around now.
What size are you?
Oh, I'll take anything.
They won't have time to get back there probably, so I think
No, they have a pretty hectic schedule. Was it 4 games in 2 days against the world's best?
it's going to be very full on, but our girls have worked hard on their fitness, and it's great they get this opportunity to check out the opposition.
The ball's just on the outside there. The crowd thought that had gone in, but tremendous goal keeping there from Lawler. Lawler made her change her shot late in the piece. There's Tatlow trying to clear the ball for the Stars on the far side from our commentary position. Draws the foul. Got herself a bit of breathing space. She's got options further up the field if she wants them. Tatlow pushing the ball.
It was good Indy holding them up then, just let her teammates get inside the ball. That's
Looks
what
inside
they
to
did.
Copley. Copley's got a bit of space if she can get, tries to change direction, but a check from Morrison. Copley goes down, but she'll be up. As I say, had an absolutely sensational tournament. Now she's now up to 29 goals. You read that right, 29 goals. Insane. Got herself a little bit of space here. She's got 3 in this one already. Looking to make it a 4th. Scoose has been more than up to the task though, making some tremendous saves, inviting her to rip it high. Copeland puts the shot low, Scoose all over it. Tremendous save. But Tatlow gets the ball back, steps to the corner. She's got some space if she wants another big save. 2 big saves in the space of 20 seconds.
I hate to say it about juniors, but that's talent.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
You know, that girl's got some future talent for sure.
Yeah, North Adelaide certainly have got a good one there.
They've worked hard on their program and they've got some great young ones coming up through the under-13 tournament. Oh, quite a few having a little go, and they did really well.
Of course, stay tuned. After this one, we'll try and get an interview with a couple of the victorious players. And then following that, we've got, of course, the big matchup between the Western Metro and the Northern Thunder on the boys' side of the draw. So a big shout out to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if we can hit 100 views if we can. Tell everyone to get on board as we try going live on Facebook for the first time. And Lawler with another big save. Big chunk there. I think the Stars might be getting that ball back. Played about 7 minutes in this one, and it's still scoreless after a pretty intense opening half. A tremendous step there from Erin Mitchell. Erin Mitchell hasn't troubled the scorers yet. She's going to be wanting to get on board. There's Bailey Eastman. Came up big yesterday with 3 goals. Tripped from the back. She's gone down hard. Richie inadvertently getting a piece of her there. You reckon this might be a card?
I don't think it was intentional, but I'm not sure about that one. She ran so hard to get there.
Well, this could be instrumental, couldn't it?
It could
Could
be.
be a very interesting few minutes. As Eastman can definitely get this one a little bit closer. I love Scooz's stance in there, just inviting her to take the shot. But no, Eastman with a tremendous finish. This yellow card could be very, very important in the context of this game.
Yeah, Storm really need to settle down and get possession and get control back.
Bailey Eastman there scores the Stars 6th. And it looks like Coach Levy just calling a timeout, I think, trying to stop the clock. Keeps them to as much time as possible there. You can see Eastman there had a fair bit of time. Scoos encouraging her to shoot that ball high, giving her plenty of space. And then took the bait, but put it low anyway. Clinical finish from Eastman. Cuts the margin to 1. Storm haven't looked like the same Storm in the second half, have they?
No, they're just, like earlier Indy did that great delay and then foul, but it did let her teammates get inside the ball, and that's what they have to do, slow that midfield down. Stars, they've just got to pound that midfield now. That's their bread and butter.
Absolutely. Lawler's been an important change for them down in the defensive end. Made a couple of really, really good saves. If we just have a look at some of the earlier replays again. As you can see, really important goal there from Richie. Richie scoring the 6th goal for the Storm to get them, push that margin out to 6-3, and it looked like a really important buffer there. The Stars really needed to respond quickly, and they did. Wills with a tremendous backdoor cut and finished to cut the margin back to 6-4. Though Morrison, though, kept the pressure on for the Storm, scoring her 3rd of the first half as the Storm pushed the buffer back out to 7-4 with not long left. But it was that girl Copeland again. Copeland instrumental in that first half, keeping the Stars in it. Got herself a little bit of space and nailed her 3rd as we went into the halftime break, 7-5 for the Storm. But we're back now with live action again. Copeland back in the middle. I think that's Williams on the other side from where we're sitting. Back in the middle for the draw, an important draw, 7-6. About 16 minutes to go in this one, in the second half. We've got to look like we might have another nail biter on our hands.
Storm really need to respond here. It's a crucial time.
Back in the middle again, Copeland and Williams again, at it again for the Stars and the Storm.
Yeah, Maddie!
Ball pops up high, Copeland using that height again, but Williams got a really good piece to dislodge the ball. Eastman got a chunk to flick it out, but there's been a call on the far side.
Storm will get possession. Look. Yep, pretty sure.
Yeah, the ball's going to Hill. Hill's had a bit of it this half. Had a bit of it in the first half as well. She's had plenty of work to do for the Storm. As he runs into a wall of purple. Like a push there again. This time on Wills. Hill still with the ball. Storm just meandering their way up. This is an important possession for them though. If they can get the ball down there, take some time off the clock. As Copeland gets a piece and takes the ball and she's out in the open field. Dangerous seconds here for the Storm as Copeland blows past Williams.
They've got the numbers.
She's got plenty of space, 2 on the far side if she can find them. Rips the shot across the great feet over to Farrelly, but Farrelly couldn't stop it. Couldn't finish it, and Scoos with another huge save for the Storm as the ball's loose, rolling to the halfway line, and the Stars are going to get it back. You can see Copeland drew both defenders over to Farrelly. Farrelly with the rip, but Scoos, fantastic save. It's about her 8th save of this game so far.
Let's go, Storm!
Absolute wall for the Storm. She's going to be critical to their chances of taking this one. Still plenty of time though on this one. Ball may have, Copeland may have copped the Falcon there as it bounces off her noggin. Flames over to our left, doing everything they can to try and give the Storm a bit of a lift. We're expecting something in kind coming shortly from our friends over on the right in the Lightning. Still plenty of time in this one here. Been a great game, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I'd like to see Mangan and young Katrina behind goals there. Just get out and present and get that ball settled at X. Yep, they're just coming up a little, presenting, but not getting. Okay.
It was a nice suggestion though anyway.
Yes.
Of course, this game looks like it's going to go down to the wire. If you're just joining us, thanks for tuning in to the Australian Lacrosse Network. You're watching the final between the Stars and the Storm. Great to see so many people around the country and around the world tuning in. Great to hear. Let us know where you're from. Good to see some likes and some love hearts flying across our screen here. As the Storm look to continue to push the ball. Just come the corner there. Opportunities are plenty to Lightbody. Lightbody kicks the ball back across the top to McDonald.
They need to get that possession movement going again that they had in the first half now. Just wait for the little opportunities to pop up.
I haven't seen a lot from Morrison and Williams in the start of this second half. Haven't had the same influence they had early in this one as the ball kicks around. Good defence from the Stars, sliding over, keeping pressure. The McDonald rips across the inside.
That's better, moving it on.
Tremendous discipline there. She kicks it over to Morrison. The hometown girl, 3 goals already in this one. Steps inside, goes to her left. Good defence from the Stars.
Billy, quick, Aaron, play a ball! Get a ball! Get out of the fan at least. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay.
Mitchell losing their player there for a second. Just
I think the Storm here really need to work off the ball and present.
they're not working for each other, are they?
I was putting a lot of pressure on Indy and Jess Morrison to perform.
Indy Williams with the ball, kicks the ball across the back to X, over to Lightbody. Lightbody from Burnside. Copeland playing good defence. Williams has got some space here. She's going to have to go to left if she wants to. Tries a backhander.
I think she'll get a hash shot.
Lawler had a shutout so far, under 15 minutes to go. She kept the shutout, kept a clean sheet. About to be well and truly put to the test here.
She'll certainly be able to get a little bit of angle back.
Very contrasting position as Williams goes inside. Puts one low. Lawler can't get down to cover it. And the Storm get there first of the half to push it back out to 8-6. Williams with the hash shot. Lawler had a fantastic half. Read the shot, went down with the shot to have a look at it. Not a lot she could do though. Just dropped on her a little too quickly to get a piece on it. And the Storm pushed the buffer back out to 2. Can the Stars respond?
You know, it's been beautiful weather the last few days, but with all the rain we've had prior, I think the ground's not as bouncy as they think. The goalies need to read that.
I'm just really, really, really happy you guys got electricity again.
Oh, that was awesome.
Did you find an extension cord long enough to run it from Victoria, or what have you done there?
I got home just before dark. It took me 2 hours and about 40 minutes to get home. And I just ran around finding candles and stuff. Then I nicked round to my mum's to make sure she was all right. Oh, unbelievable. Everyone was great on the roads. Everyone was smart and drove safely.
Well, kudos to the organisers, because it's probably happened at the time they didn't want it for this tournament in preparation, and they've done an amazing job already as the Storm push the ball deep into attack again. McDonald's had a fair bit of the ball. The Brighton Bomber takes the ball to X for the Storm. Stars feel like they haven't had the ball in quite some time. Still plenty of time in this one. Nothing to get panicked about, but let's hear it from you guys back at home. Let us know who you're going for. Get behind your teams. Of course, this will be up. This will be posted immediately following the game, so you can watch all of the highlights right here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Make sure if you haven't liked our page, like our page. Tell everyone to like our page. We want 2,000 people. We're nearly there.
Storm look like they're starting to play a bit smarter and really stretching out the Stars' defence. That's what they need to do.
They've changed the tempo, haven't they? They've
Absolutely.
taken over it again.
Back to their game.
Morrison with the ball at X. Great step on the inside on Levy. Gets some space. Rips around the corner and scores another one. That Morrison-Williams connection coming to the fore for the Storm, and they push the margin back out to 9-6. The Stars are going to need to respond and respond soon.
Now, that was a really nice change of hands by Jess Morrison to get herself in on that left shot.
Lightning and the Comets certainly finding some form. Waiting to see if the Flames and Waikato respond. Seem to be a real distinction between the two sides. Waikato certainly seem to be going for the West Australian team, I think. There we go.
Great thing about this tournament, you make a lot of friends with the New Zealand girls here. It's extended it further, which is awesome.
Yeah, it would have been nice if the West Australians had done this at the seniors for South Australia or something.
Oh,
like that,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah. You certainly don't see it at state level often, do you?
No, not really.
Has Copeland got herself a bit of space? She's going to need to respond for the Stars. Just takes the ball to X. Good defence from the Storm, all over it. That's Voicey, really important in escorting her from the fan. The very dangerous Copeland, having a look. She's got 3 goals in this one. Being defended by Moroney, probably the pick of the defenders as well. This is a great matchup. Doherty with a bit of space. Ball's gone straight through Mitchell though. Back over to Wills in the defensive half. The Storm are going to look to try and reload. Still a little over 10 minutes to go in this one. Down by 3.
That was a great clean up then. Well done.
They did sort of merge in around it pretty quickly, didn't they? Made sure they got the ball back.
It's just a wait, you know, just because you're at the other end, you still got to be on your ball, on the ball. It's great.
Great to see so much support from everywhere, guys. Live here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. Who doesn't love lacrosse and who doesn't love Australian lacrosse? As Copeland goes on the inside and there's a foul called. They're going to get another look there. You think Copeland's going to be getting a shot here?
Yeah, I think she'll get a hash shot again. It's almost the only way they're getting in there at the moment.
Yeah, they had a couple of nice backdoor cuts early in that first half, but they haven't been able to replicate that in the second half.
No, they really struggled with their settled offence.
But they've got the ball back though, so I mean that's a start. The Storm had the ball there probably a good 4 or 5 minutes. 2 goals, one to Morrison, one to Williams, really padding that lead.
We got to get in a little bit here.
As Skouris goes down, picks it low, but Copeland with her 4th keeps the Stars in it and cuts the margin to 9-7.
We're under 10 now.
Skouris picked it beautifully. As they check it again, all clear. What's the reasoning when they check that? Is it just random or?
I believe so. We had a little patch there where they were doing it after every goal, which was just ridiculous, but I think they can just do random checks by the umpires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Getting drowned out here. Flames certainly throwing another barb across in the great cheer squad battle we're sandwiched between here. Waiting for the girls on the right to respond. Nothing? No? No cheering? No, okay. Flames win that battle. Ball's loose in the middle. Stars going to still looking to try and push. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. Starting to get a little bit tight. Plenty of time though, but the Stars are going to have the ball. In the middle of the ground, Copeland again. She's got 4 already.
They just can't quite shut her down, can they? The Storm, they're struggling with it. She's got such good legs, this girl.
Copeland turns on the Jets. Blast between one would-be defender. She's got herself a little bit of space, but the Storm 3 Storm players shut down. Gets the shot off anyway. I don't even know how she managed to get that off. Levy on the far side looking to collect the ball. Gets it back for the Stars. They're going to get a second look here. Levy rips the ball high across the top to Wills. Wills scored in the first half with a great backdoor cut. She's going to look to want to do some damage here again from the top. Storm send the double. Ball's been lost though. Tremendous check from McDonald. Wills has responded, but the ball's going back to the Storm.
No, just that having that backup defence, you can go and pressure the ball, and it was a great turnover by Storm.
McDonald's got a bit of space there, double teamed by a couple of Stars. That's Redmond back on the field after being in the goals for the first half. Of course, the goalkeeping change at the half for the Stars. Nia Lawler back in the cage. Redmond using her speed, really good defence on McDonald. Redmond certainly pressuring, trying to force the turnover. As the Storm look to get settled again into their offensive pattern, they've been pretty dangerous the last 10 minutes. A couple of very important goals to push the margin out to 9-7. Stars have had led from the start in this one. The Stars have tied them up once, but that's about as close as they've gotten.
Now, Stars have been really struggling to shut down the effect of Indy Williams, and then reverse Storm have really struggled to shut down Maddie Copeland.
That girl again, Williams, is going to have an opportunity here to try and pad. She steps just a little bit above, looks across the middle of the cage. Great save from Lawler. Fantastic take by Zada Boatwright. I think the Storm's going to get the ball back by the looks of things, though. They're going to get another crack at it. That yellow card didn't have the impact we thought it was going to have, did we?
No. I think they just need to control it again here. Looks like, yep.
Canute just kicks the ball out. Fantastic discipline. Credit to the coaching staff of the Storm. They've done a tremendous job with these girls. As Williams steps on the inside, comes around the corner, pops it wide. That's the first goal I can remember her missing all day. As Mitchell goes down.
Let's go, girls.
I think if they come through on their backhand, they should pop it back out. They're just not going to get a shot away that easily.
No, Lawler's been in pretty good form in the cage between the pipes for the Stars, so McDonald's got the ball. She's going to be able to get a shot here.
Let's go, girls. Oh my God, is that a puppy?
She's got Williams on the crease too. And
Roots around the cop. Lawler with another big chunk. I think that's her 5th save in the second half.
If it was just a bit crisper pass that down to Williams on the crease, that would have given her a chance just to step around that bit more.
Really important stop here. Defensive set here for the Stars. They need to make a stop. They're trailed by 2 with under 10 minutes to play in this one. The way Scoos is playing, I don't see him scoring 3 in the last 5. Even 2 might be a bit of a stretch of the way Scoos is playing.
Well done, Maddie.
As they kick the ball around. Storm another good long set here. Williams dispossessed of the ball. Copeland all over her. The ball goes loose. So there's a foul on Copeland. Copeland may have gotten a little piece.
I mean, they're getting close to having to push that ball and get some possession and give themselves a chance.
Go, Maddie.
Cindy Williams pushes the corner, kicks the ball back out to Hill. Had the ball now for probably running on a good couple of minutes. As they continue to try and search for that 3-goal lead. Back around the side now, still having a look with Hill. Hill being defended by Copeland. Copeland with the check, gets a little piece, but Hill more than up to the task. We might have a 3-second call there, do we? That seems to be my go-to infringement.
Yeah, I just can't see the hand signals, what they're calling, so...
Yeah, for those of you back at home, we're probably at about 6 minutes to go in this one. As they look to push the corner now. Gets the shot off again. Another piece. That was Canute with the shot, and the Stars have taken possession. A big possession there.
They really need to capitalise on this one.
Copeland in the open space. Looking to push the ball. Blows past 2 Storm defenders. Being defended now by Hill. Goes past Hill. Hill gets a piece. Oh, I thought that was a tremendous check. Is that me being ignorant, Kath?
I think it was just a little bit into the head.
Okay, put that down to me being a dill.
That's fine.
I thought it looked good.
I mean, the girls only wear face guards. Not all of them do that even. So without helmets, we've just got certain little rules to protect.
Copeland looks to step 1, steps 2, gets herself a bit of space, rips the shot, ball's loose though. A bit all or nothing offensively for the Stars at the moment. Call on the far side though. As we're 5 minutes to go in this one. We've just hit 5 minutes. As you can see on the far side of the field, the Thunder and the Metro get ready for the men's final, which is going to be commencing after this game. So we'll have a pre-game for you starting about 20 minutes out from game time. But still plenty of activity in this one. There's 5 minutes to go. The Storm from South Australia leading the Stars from Western Australia 9-7. About 5 minutes to play. Big shout out. Thank you very much for tuning into the Australian Lacrosse Network. Copeland takes the ball to X for the Stars. They need to get the cuts going, need to get to move. We've got a call there.
They really must score on this possession. They really must.
Brokenshaw with the 3-second call. Copeland's going to take the ball out to X for the Stars. Fleeting opportunity here for the Stars as they try and push to cut the margin to 1. 5 minutes to play. Copeland with the ball on the corner, looks to throw the split dodge. Good defence though, great defence.
I think the Storm aren't letting themselves get pulled out too far and they're really backing up well.
Copeland's had the path cleared out for a really, really important shot in the context of this game. Scoos, arguably the goalkeeper of the tournament, going up against Copeland, arguably the player of the tournament. This could be the game right here, Kath.
It could be. This could be just what they need.
And Copeland sticks another one. That's her 5th of the game. About 4 minutes to go, we have a game.
This next centre possession is just going to be so hard fought for.
This is monumental.
Oh, wow.
The Stars cut the margin back 9-8. Copeland had the path cleared for her. Copeland v Scoos. As she goes through, good enough for the finish. That's her 5th of the day. That's the 8th for the Stars. As we have a look at the replay so far in the second half, a timeout from Coach Levy and Coach Wills from the Stars as they want to talk it over. And again, it's 7-5 lead at the first half, and it was Eastman that got the Stars on the board early to cut the margin back to 1, back to 7-6, and Eastman was certainly excited by it. But then a massive save though. Taylor Scoos has been, Taisha Scoos has been huge one-on-one save on Jordan Farrelly. Kept the Storm's noses just a little bit in front. And then after some sustained pressure, Indy Williams it was who managed to snag her 4th of the game to push the margin back out to 8-6. And then it was her partner in crime, Jessica Morrison, for the Storm. Tremendous steps, change of hands, just the complete package, particularly at this level, right to left, pushed the margin back out to 9-6, but the Stars weren't finished yet. And Copeland has been huge for them this whole tournament. Copeland getting herself a little bit of space, ripping one low past Scoos, before, again, just moments ago, getting another shot over on the right-hand side. Copeland it was, with the huge finish, to tie this one bring this one up to 9-8 with about 3.5 minutes to go. We're hearing in this one. Huge centre here. The big guns are at it. Williams and Copeland. Ball up in the air. Williams gets a piece. The ball's out. Probably we can't quite see. Oh my God, what's going on?
Stars
got it. Levy with the ball, pushing the ball up towards the middle, over to Mitchell. Hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, but it's had a great tournament for the Stars. She can be dangerous offensively. The Stars starting to push hard in this one. We're down into yellow time. So we're under 2 minutes to go in this one now as the clock's just ticked over. 9-8's the lead to the Storm. The Stars with an opportunity though. The ball is with Erin Mitchell. 9 goals so far in this tournament. She's their 2nd leading goal scorer. A big opportunity here for them to tie it up. Mitchell with the ball on the far side of the fan. This one's going down to the wire. Kicks the ball inside over to Wills. Wills with the shot. Gets a big piece. I don't know what that's hit. I think that's come off a noggin.
I think that came off a player.
And no one gone down, just to show how tough these girls are. Doherty with the ball looking to push. Goes past 2 would-be defenders, steps inside, rips the shot. This ball's hotly in dispute as they hit the line. This one's going to be a big call. And the goal's gone against the Stars. It's gone to the Storm. Woo. Big call in the context of this game.
Who was it?
Tremendous effort hitting that line. Could have thrown a blanket over him. It would have been needed a photo finish on that one as the Stars look to continue to push. About 1.5 minutes to go in this one. 1 goal lead to the Storm. Storm with the ball. Another thriller on our hands here at Glenelg. They push the ball out now through Canute, but the ball's been recovered by the Stars. Copeland with possession, pushing the ball for them. No safer pair of hands for the Stars. Morrison getting in front. About 1 minute to go in this one. This one's going right down to the wire, like most of these big games have this week.
Feel a bit sorry for Jess there. She had good line on that. The girl went to change direction and...
Copeland's going to have options here. Copeland is definitely going to have options here. She can draw the play. I think we can see Eastman on the far side there. She's got a fair bit of space. Copeland push, looks to rip the shot. Just gone wide. Huge save from Scoos. As Eastman looks to step inside. Looks like there's a penalty. About 1 minute to go in this one. Stars trailing by 1. I think the Stars are going to have Eastman with the ball. He's going to have an opportunity here, though I think the Storm are going to be able to see this particular offensive threat off.
Yeah, they've got numbers inside, so they should be right.
I think Morrison's gone straight to Copeland. Morrison shading Copeland at X, not giving her any room to move whatsoever. As Wheels gets herself a little bit of space, rips the shot, pops it high off the deck. This game is tied with 45 seconds to go. Wheels with a huge shot. As we look at that one again on the replay, she stepped the corner. What are we saying about the bounce in that turf?
Whoa, that
There
was
might
a good
have
one.
been a cover on that. What a finish. We have a look again on the replay. Pops that one, top left hand. What a tremendous shot, and we are all square. Could we be going to overtime for consecutive games?
This possession is so crucial.
What a finish from Olivia Wills. Tell everyone, get on your phone, get on your tablet. We're going to the wire here in Glenelg. The ball's loose, the Storm win possession. Copeland's all over it though. I think this might be a yellow card, is it? Copeland with a huge yellow card. Probably a little bit over-eager.
Oh, Storm so need to take advantage of this.
They've got an
time.
opportunity to... They've certainly got an opportunity to plunk this one if they can. Probably about 40 seconds left on the clock. Score is 9 apiece. The Storm won this game with about a minute to go on day one. They might be able to replicate this here today if they can. Canute taking the ball across the side.
I'm pretty sure that was a 3-second call.
As we're under 30 seconds here though. Under 30 seconds in this game.
And look at Indy Williams over there, sitting pretty for a pass.
She's there if they can find her. Canute with the ball, 30 seconds to go. Storm with possession. And a player up with Copeland copping a yellow card moments ago. Crowd certainly finding their voice. Canute can't quite get it over to her. Over to Morrison. Morrison with the ball.
Yep, we're into 30 seconds. They've got time. Take that last shot.
We're either going to overtime or the Storm are going to win this one. That's really what this is going to come down to. Probably about 20 seconds by my calculation on the clock. Morrison with the ball. Morrison looks to step, being double teamed there by the Stars. She goes to her left hand, looks to rip the shot. Rips it bottom left.
That's her second left-handed goal today. Well done.
Morrison puts the Storm in front with 20 seconds to go. Great change of hand. Lawler was down to it, but she painted the inside of the cage, and the Storm could plunk one here. Probably about 10-15 seconds to go as the Storm chuck everyone in the move players to their defensive half to try and shut it down. The Stars play it down.
What a game.
This has been an absolute ripper. They need to draw control here, and they need to fling it forward as quickly as they can. Time is definitely against them here. The Storm with a player up on the defensive side as well. Everything against the Stars at the moment. Let's see what they can do. We're back in the middle of the field now. Mitchell and Levy in the middle.
That just killed off a couple of seconds.
Just a little bit more. Back in the middle of it. Levy back in the middle of the game for the Stars. Up again, Mitchell. Against, we're losing our minds over here. Against Williams.
She's had a big work rate today, Indy. Done very well.
Storm leading by 1, dying seconds of this one. Back in the middle of the game, the ball flicks to their Storm's offensive hand. Picked out of the field by Wills. Wills, if she can push it, they can do something with it. Throws the ball over, a huge piece there. It's been taken out and there's a foul. And that's the game, the Storm. The Storm are the 2016 ALA Under-15 Tournament champions, winning a thrilling game against the Stars from Western Australia, 10-9. What a game. Kath, do we need to catch our breath after that?
That was phenomenally awesome. Oh, wow. the skill of these young girls is just amazing. Both teams, they've been awesome.
Oh, what an amazing game. How critical was that yellow card in the dying seconds? Probably just a rush of blood from Copeland, just desperate to try and win the ball. She copped the yellow card.
And she's played such a phenomenal game, and the poor girl.
And Jessica Morrison, what a tremendous change of hands. And that's her 5th goal of the day. On her home field as well, just to make it even more special.
Very sweet.
What an incredible finish to this game, as the Storm from South Australia prevail. They are your victors, defeating the Stars from Western Australia. As we just recap what's been an incredible second half. And after going into half-time at 7-5, it was Bailey Eastman who got the Stars back into it with the first goal of the second half. But then the defences really stepped up for both sides. Tasha Scoos was huge for the Storm in this one, making a massive save on Farrelly. And there really was a period of about 5 to 10 minutes where there was just nothing happening. No one could seem to get a goal at either end before the Storm settled back into their offensive sets and their offensive patterns. First with Williams with her 4th of the day, before Morrison as well chipped in and scored her 4th of the day as well on another slashing drive from X. Came across, changed hands, stuck it low. Not a lot Lawler could do there, who came in for the Stars for the second half. And she'd pushed the margin back out to 9-6. The Stars responded though in a big way. That girl, probably the player of the tournament, Maddie Copeland, came through in the clutch to cut the margin back to 9-7. And then again, she had another opportunity from the hash and she didn't make a mistake, getting just enough space to be able to rip another one past Scoos to get it to 9-8. The Storm had the ball for a little while and looked like they might be able to run the clock out before the Stars, with about 40 seconds to go, turned the pressure up with Wills and a great bounce shot, ripping it up, stick side high off the deck. Not a lot Scoos could do about that. A highlight reel goal to bring it to 9. But then a foul to Copeland, a yellow card to Copeland in the dying seconds. And Morrison again with her 5th of the day in traffic, ripping one stick side low, pushed it out to 10-9. And then with the Stars pushing, looking to try and level this game out. The clock got the better of them and the Storm eventually ran out victors in a thrilling game, winning 10-9. The Storm are your champions. Stay tuned, we're going to take a very short break. We're going to see if we can try and get a couple of the winning girls over for an interview. So stay tuned, you're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to Barrett Reserve, and I'm joined by the captains of the Storm, Amy and Tasha. Congratulations. How does that feel?
It's amazing. Tasha and I were actually part of the grand final team last year and we lost, so to bring it home this year in our home turf, it's really amazing.
It's just so proud of everyone who played so good today. It was amazing.
Our team really, we came together and I couldn't be prouder.
Now I've got to ask, what goes through your head when someone's lining up for a shot there? You seem to bang the pipe and you make all these. It's awesome to watch. I was saying to Kath, I absolutely love it. What you say? You talking to him?
I try and do a really aggressive face and get low and just intimidate them.
Well, it does a great job. It intimidated me sitting all the way over here, so you did awesome. Now, the Stars pushed really hard in that game. I thought 9-6 you had it cold. What was going through your head as they got close to it?
Really just nerves. I didn't know if we'd get it back because they're such a strong attacking team.
Can we please have the field clear so we can get to
just so happy, so relieved that.
And between the pipes, you would have been feeling the pressure as well.
Yeah, definitely, but I knew my team was there to back me up, so it was good.
Oh, look, and you got two really handy offensive players down there with the Indian Jess. I mean, what was going through your mind when Jess snagged that goal?
Because we were both behind the line, we were so nervous, so anxious, but best feeling in the world when we saw the ball get in. Can't compare it.
Yeah, how are you feeling down there?
Oh, I was just started screaming. I was like, yes, yes.
Well, look, congratulations, guys. Well done. You're the champions on home soil as well, which makes it all the more sweeter. So congratulations. And guys, thank you very much for tuning in. A huge congratulations to the Storm. Stay around though. We've got the men's action coming up shortly. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network.